Yesterday's class, we studied about the perimeter of a rectangle and a square. Okay, and this class, we are going to talk about the area of both. Okay, the area of rectangle and the area of square. Okay, okay. So let's begin. Yes. Now I have a rectangle. Okay, I have a rectangle. Again, we know that a rectangle has two lengths and two breadths, okay? Two widths. Okay. So suppose this length is 5 centimeter, okay, and this breadth is 3 centimeter. Okay, 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter. All right, while when we were doing the perimeter, we added them and multiplied by 2. But when we are doing the area, okay, when we are doing the area, what we do in rectangle, we multiply one length and one breadth. Okay, that gives us the area of a rectangle. Okay, it gives us the area of the rectangle. All right, so you can write down area of rectangle equals to length into breadth. Okay, hope this is clear to you. Okay, how is it 5 centimeters square? Okay, I'll explain that to you all. When I say that the length is 15 centimeter, what I have is 15 centimeter, like 5 lines like this, and 3 centimeter like this. Okay, like three lines or boxes like this. So, how do we measure the area in centimeters square? Okay, now since the area of a rectangle is length into breadth, if I do it of this question 5 into 3, I will get 15 centimeter square. Can you see 15 boxes in the diagram? Can you see 15 boxes in the diagram? Yes, right? 15 boxes are there of 1 centimeter square each. Okay, of what? 1 centimeter square. 1 square centimeter each. Okay, this I have one 1 centimeter. Okay, so this is why we use the formula length into breadth. All right, divides the whole thing into equal boxes. Okay, equal blocks. All right, and with that we find out the area. Okay, can we move on?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No. Okay. Now we will do the area of square. I have a square, okay, and we know that a square has four
Um,
sides. Yes, Abraham.
an area of the square will be L multiplied by B. Eric, can you just mute your mic?
Edric, can you mute your mic, please?
Side, not side into two, side into side.
Eric, could you mute your mic?
Can you mute yourself, Frederick? Mute yourself
Why, ma'am?
because there's disturbance coming from your end. Yeah. Yes, Abraham.
No, I was saying that the area of a square will be L multiplied by B, but actually it's side multiplied by side is because squares are rectangles, but rectangles are in squares.
Squares are rectangles, but rectangles are in squares. Yes. The area of square is side into side. Okay. So this square has has what? It has four sides, okay? And we know that all the sides are equal, okay? All the sides are equal. If this side's gonna be 5 centimeter, this is also gonna be 5 centimeter, okay? All sides are equal. So now area of square will be side into side, okay? Or we
For,
can write
for square also, it can also be length into breadth, right?
length into breadth for square. Um, you can say that length into breadth because square doesn't have any like two different things. Na? Length and breadth are two different things. Yeah? Okay, for the rectangle, the length and breadth are two different things. Okay, just give
Ma'am,
me, just give
can
me 1 second.
ma'am, can it be side into four also for area of square?
Area of square, side into 4.
That will give you perimeter.
Yes,
Oh,
Sarah, that is right. It will give you perimeter. Okay,
okay,
side into 4 will give you perimeter. But for the area, we do side square or side into side. Okay.
okay.
Yes. Now, now let's try out some questions on both the things. Okay. We'll do some questions on the missing values as well. All right. Have you written? Shall I clear it?
Yes, ma'am.
The boxes in this one will be like this.
Can you use length into breadth for finding the area of a rhombus also?
And we use length into breadth for finding the area of a rhombus. Simeon, if the rhombus is a tilted square, then you can use the side square formula. Okay, if it is a tilted square, then you can use the side into side formula. But the thing is that all its sides should have equal measure.
Ma'am,
Yes, yes,
ma'am,
that's right.
rhombus and parallelogram, we use the base into height.
If the sides have different measures, then we use base into height. Okay, but if it looks like this, if it looks like somewhat like this. And all the sides are same, equal measure. Then you can use side square. But different, then you can use the base into height. Okay. Now, can you see in the square, I have made the boxes, okay, five horizontal and five vertical lines. Okay, that gives you 25 squares. Okay. So again, area of square is also measured in centimeter square. Okay, a meter square. Okay, we put square. Okay, because again, one box, it's like measured with one box like that. Okay. So now let's try some questions.
Ma'am,
Find the area.
I have
Yes.
a question, ma'am. For for the area of a parallelogram, ma'am, you will do length into breadth is because in one of my when I was reading, I in one of my textbooks earlier once, it said that if you cut off a side of a parallelogram, you can put it on another side and it would just be length into breadth. It will be the same. So it would look like a rectangle. So can you do length into breadth for parallelogram?
Can we do length into breadth for parallelogram? I'll check and I'll let you know if okay, if that can be done. Okay.
Ma'am, why not we also only use base into height?
Whose area? Abraham, mostly the base into height, half base into height formula is used for the parallelogram.
No, ma'am. Half page into height is used for trapezium.
Half base into height
Base
is
into height. Yeah, base into height. For parallelogram, half base into height for trapezium. That is right.
Wait, no, ma'am. Trapezium not base into height. Trapezium you have to add both the sides together and then do base into height.
You do
And
base into height,
by 2.
you do half base into height, you do half base into height, and then you add them together. We'll get to it, okay? We'll get to trapezium, we'll do parallelogram, okay? Then we'll get to circles also, okay? Whose area? Find the area of a rectangle whose, okay, this is not area, this is length. This meter, and width 50 centimeter. Length is 2 meter and width 50 centimeter. Try this out.
1000.
1000. Okay, how come?
100.
100. Okay, can you all explain me?
Ma'am, 2 into 50 is 100. Because it is length to breadth, no?
Edric, it's 2 meters into 50 centimeters.
Yes, so you have to convert one of the values.
So, ma'am, we have to convert 2 meters into 200, and 200 multiplied by 50 is 1000 because 5 twos are 10, and then just add the zeros.
3 zeros. So after 10, there'll be 3 zeros. So it's 10,000.
How 3 zeros?
2 100 has two zeros and
Oh,
50.
yeah. 3 zeros. 10,000.
We will do the conversion. We will convert the width.
Or ma'am, just 10 meters.
Centimeter to meter. Okay. So this can be 50 divided by 100.
Ma'am, you're not width. It has to be length, ma'am. Because length is in meters, ma'am.
Width also we can make in meters. Okay, one value we have to change to make them similar.
Centimeters
Okay.
and
I am using width. Area can be is length into width. So length is 2 into width is 0.5. Multiply this. 1 meter square. In your book, what they have done, example 16.14, make a correction that they have given the area of a rectangle but calculated the area of a square by taking the length 50. Okay. Technically possible to use the length and to plot to find the area of parallelograms as long as the length is the length of one side of the parallelogram and the width is the perpendicular distance between the side and its opposite side. The area of parallelogram is length into width. If the length and base are equal and the height and width are equal, okay, makes sense, Indian. Makes sense. Okay. Okay. If it looks like a rectangle, then yes, you're right. Not necessarily. It doesn't have to look rectangular. Okay. Okay.
all interior angles have to be 90 degrees. Then
Yes,
only
yes, I saw.
meant to be.
Yes, I saw. Of the rectangles in the squares, all interior angles are 90 degrees. That is correct. Okay. So, hope you all have written this.
Ma'am, just 1 minute, please.
Okay, Sarah. Yes.
Done, ma'am.
Let's check out one more question. Sometimes we are given the area. Again, in this question also, we will have the area. Find the length. Find the length of a rectangle whose area is 400 centimeter square and the width is 16 centimeters. Okay, so when we have, okay, take a look at the question. When we have the area, then we have to find the depth, and area and length is given. We do area divided by length, okay? Or when the length we have to find an area is area and breadth is given. So area divided by breadth. Okay, this is the thing that we follow. All right, but why do we follow this? Take a look at this question. We have area 400 centimeters square. Okay, length is 3. Okay, 3. Length we have to find out. Width is 16 centimeter. Okay, if you write the area formula, it will be area is equals to length into breadth. Length is how much? 400 equals to area is 400 equals to length into 16. Okay, now 16 here is in multiplication. If we take it to this side, it will become divide. Okay, it will become divide. So it will come to L is equals to 400 divided by 16. Okay, L is equals to 400 divided by 16. So that is this thing that we are using. Okay, this is how this thing was obtained. Okay, so then you can divide 400 by 16. Okay, and we will get the answer, that is 25 centimeters. Okay, the measurement of the length. Okay, is the question clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, done copies.
Done copy. Okay.
Ma'am, the same thing will be for if I want to find out breadth, right?
Yes, Abraham. Same thing for the breadth. Okay. If you don't, if you want to find the breadth, you just divide the area with the length. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a question, ma'am. How do you differ from the breadth and the length? Is because if you have a certain like rectangle and then you turn the rectangle another way, it will become completely different.
If you turn a rectangle like this,
Yeah, ma'am. And now you just rotate it.
now I just rotate it. Means again like this. This way you are saying rotate it. Abraham, in a rectangle, if this is 2 centimeter, this is 6 centimeter. So this will also be 2 centimeter and this will also be 6 centimeter. Even if you rotate it, it will come to the same thing. Okay.
Okay,
Even
ma'am.
if you rotate it, it will come to the same thing. Why? Because again, the opposite sides, opposite lengths, and the breadths, okay, which are opposite to each other, are same. Okay. Okay, now let's try out some questions on the area of square. Okay, I'm clearing the screen. Yes, that's right. Enough of the discussion now. Yes. Try on this question. The area of a square is 784 meters square. Find its side. We are given the area of this square. Okay, we have to find out its side. All right. So, what is the area of square? Side square. Okay, or side into side.
Ma'am, the area,
And we can simulate. That's it. Okay.
ma'am, I had
Yes.
posted a diagram in the group about what was in my textbook, ma'am. This is the one where I saw the parallelogram.
Mm-hmm. The parallelogram can be rearranged. Okay. Yes, Abraham, I got it. So when it can be rearranged, we can do length into breadth. Oh, all right. Yes. So if the parallelogram can be rearranged, like the triangle part that is falling outside the line can be cut and put on the other side, then yes, it can become a rectangle. Now I can see the image, so yes, we can say that it can become a rectangle. Okay, and then the area can be done by length into breadth. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So this
And ma'am,
is side,
even the trapezium.
even the trapezium. Yes. Um, and we have the trapezium here. Exactly half of a parallelogram. Okay. Yes, I can see. Trapezium thing I think we are having in our textbook also. The trapezium and parallelogram thing, we have it.
Ma'am,
Yes.
for this we have to divide by 4, right?
For what?
To find out the sides in this we have to divide by 4, right, ma'am?
The area of square, Abraham? Okay, my question you're talking about. Okay. What we do, side square, okay? But we don't, we know the area, okay? 784, okay?
So,
Equals to, let's take this one side as x square, okay? Now, to find the value of x, you will transfer this, like the square will become the root of, the square of x will become the root of 784. So it becomes x is equals to, x is my side, okay? Root 784. Okay, x becomes root 784. Okay, now solve this.
Ma'am, 28.
Yes, 28. 28 is the answer. Do you want me to do it and show you finding the root? Do you all want me to do and show you once? Okay.
Yes, mommy.
Okay, I'll do and I'll show you. Hope you all remember the HCF. Okay. That thing only we are going to use here. 784. Okay. 9 are 18 and 22. Okay. 1, 6, 2, 2. Okay. Now, take a look here. We have root 784. Factors we have 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 7 into 7. We will make pairs and take one out, okay? Make pairs and take one out. So the root will be removed. 2 into 2 into 7, okay? 2 into 2, 4, okay? 4 into 7, 28. Alright, so x will be 20. Alright, so when we have, when we are asked the side, we are given the area and we are given we are asked the side, okay, side we have to find it. So what we can do, we can just do the HCF of the area, okay? Square root, this is the finding the square root by prime factorization. I taught you all before. Okay, square root by prime factorization. This thing is called what I did. Okay, so we do the prime factorization. We start with p, the smallest prime number. Okay, do it till the end. Then we will make pairs. Okay, we will make pairs of the factors. Take one out of each pair. Okay, and then multiply them to find the root of the number. Okay, so the root will be basically the side. Okay, now do multiplication of 28 into 28. Multiply 28 and 28. We will get what? 784. Okay, why? Because again 28 is the side and the area is side into side or side square. Okay, so 28 into 28, we will get 784. Right? Any doubt in this question? Okay. All right.
No doubt, except for the fact that, this method,
Except
ma'am, what if the question gives you a square root that you cannot divide?
that you cannot make pairs of,
It makes a,
that
it doesn't have a square root.
it doesn't have a square root. Okay, that is a rare case, Abraham. That probably doesn't happen. Okay, when we are finding the area, okay, like literally most of the time, you will have such a number which will have a square. Okay, which will have a square root. So you will be able to find it using this prime factorization. method, okay? You will be able to find.
But ma'am, what if we have 147? That's not a square number.
147, that's not a square number. Yes, that's not. But you will not have like such numbers for the area, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Like, as far as I
Um,
have noticed, they give you such numbers which do have the roots.
okay, ma'am. And ma'am, if it ever happens like in an exam or when we are studying outside of the class, like, so do we just mark the question as cannot answer because no area, because this it says no square root?
No square root. That time you can do one thing, you can find out the side, the approximately, okay? The side approximately can be found out, right? Like you will not get exact value, okay? Exact, but approximate you will get, all right? Okay, okay. I think we have a question in decimal as well. Shall we try it out? I'm viewing the screen. Let me write the question. Find the length of the side of square. Now, there is a catch in this question. There is a catch in this question. What is that? That the area is given to us in decimals. Okay, the area is given to us in decimals of the square whose area is 2.25 meters square. Okay, 2.25 meters square. Now, like I said to you all, that area formula is side square. Okay, side square. So, side will be, we will take the root of the area 2.25. 2.25. Okay, so what we can do here is, since 2.25 is in decimal, we want to remove the decimal point. We will divide it by 100. Okay, we will divide it by 100. Okay, 2.25 by 100. Okay, we divide it by 100. All right, then we will get 15 by 10 cancel. 15 by 10. Okay, why I have kept 10 below? Why have I kept 10 below? Why don't completely cancel and just move on? Because I have the area in decimal. Okay, so we will find the answer in decimal. 1.5 meter. Okay, we'll find the length in decimal. All right, decimal itself. So 1.5
Ma'am,
meter.
how when you divide by 100 you got 15?
How
Divide.
when I divide? How when I divide by 100, I got 15 to 25. 1 second. It's in root, Abraham. Okay, it's in root. All right. So we will do the root. Okay, 15 is the root of 225. Okay, 15 is the root of 225. 10 is the root of 100. Okay, if we do 15 into 15, that is 225. Okay, and if we do 10 into 10, that is 100. So you have to find the root of 225 and 100 because they are in root. You can see the root sign. They are in root. So you do the root of both the numbers, the numerator, denominator, then write them. Okay. And then since 10 is below, we put the decimal in 15. Make it 1 point. Okay. You can try finding the root by the this thing, the prime factorization. Okay, find out the root of 225 by prime factorization, we'll get 15. Okay, and tens to and hundreds root we know is 10. Right? That way. Hope it's clear now.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Done. Okay. Okay, so that's all for today. We finished with the area of square and the area of rectangle. Okay, tomorrow we will try out the area of parallelogram. Two methods are given in your book. One is using the graph paper and one is using the formula. Okay, so for tomorrow's class also, keep your graph paper ready. All right, keep your graph paper ready. Okay, for tomorrow's class, we'll do the graph method. For the parallelogram, we'll do the formula method. Okay, then after the parallelogram, we have the area of trapezium. Okay, we have trapezium and then we have circle.
Ma'am,
Okay, so we'll do trapezium, then we'll do circle. Yes, Andrew.
ma'am, for parallelogram and rhombus, it is base into height.
Parallelogram and rhombus facing. Oh, okay, then, okay, then, okay, also, science students, we'll be having science test at 3 p.m. today. Okay, hope you all remember. It's 10th.
Thank you, ma'am.
The 18th to 20th chapter. Hope you all haven't forgotten.
The math
We'll
test?
be math test. What was the last test that I took in math?
14th chapter.
14 chapter circles, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So can I keep a test of the 15th chapter? That is, I think, congruent and symmetrical figures this Friday.
Okay,
This
ma'am.
Friday is okay? No? Why, Abraham? What happened? It's a short and easy chapter. What happened? You were traveling, right? I think so.
Yeah, ma'am. I'll be traveling, ma'am, and then on Friday I will come late night, ma'am, and then I may not be able to complete the test, and then after that I'll have to go somewhere on Friday.
Can you give me on Saturday, Abraham? By evening, Saturday evening, in the weekend, can you give?
Ma'am, you can talk to mama and check.
Oh, okay. Okay then. So I'll confirm once with your mama, okay? That if like it's okay, you can take 48 hours, okay, this time since you are traveling. I get it that it's like hard to write a test when while traveling. So you can do after you reach, okay, take a rest and then you can just finish it up. I'll check in
Ma'am,
with your mama, then I can keep the test.
and
Yes,
when will you
Andre?
No, ma'am. Actually, it'll be little difficult to take a test. I finish the test after I reach, ma'am, is because at that time it'll be very late night.
Very, very late night. No, next day you can do.
Okay, ma'am, just talk to my mama.
Okay, okay. All right. Yes, Andre, what is it?
ma'am, when will you post the test?
When will I post the test? Today it's a science test. I'll be posting the science test at 3. Math test, I think once I get the confirmation, if this week, then Friday, same time, 3 p.m. Or we can take it next week, Tuesday. Okay, next week, Tuesday can also be done. So I'll let you all know by today. Okay, I'll update you all in the group. So please check that the test will be on Friday or Tuesday. Okay.
And ma'am, the science experiment, which one are we doing?
Which one are we doing? We are doing density and solubility. Okay. Solubility of different materials in water and density test we are going to do with the lemon. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, then see you all. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you.